I grew up in the quiet outskirts of New Orleans, a place where secrets whispered through the alleyways and shadows held more power than the law. My father ran a small bakery, and our lives were simple, until the day Marcus DeLuca came into town. He wasn't just rich, he was ruthless, a man who believed fear could buy loyalty. My family trusted him when he promised to invest in our bakery. They said he would help us grow. I should have known better. Within months, Marcus had taken everything. Our recipes, our accounts, even our lease. My father fell ill from the stress. The town watched but did nothing. Everyone said, "It's his world, you can't fight him." But I couldn't accept that. I couldn't watch my family crushed while the man who destroyed them laughed. I left town for years, learning everything I could about business, contracts, and the kind of people who thought power made them untouchable. I studied his empire from afar, tracing every asset, every weakness. I learned patience is the deadliest weapon. When I returned, Marcus was more arrogant than ever. He had built a luxury hotel on the land that once belonged to my father. He flaunted his wealth, mocking the people who had once trusted him. But I had a plan that would make him regret every cruel word, every stolen penny. I bought an empty building across from his hotel. It looked insignificant, but inside, I had set up a boutique catering service, one that used recipes nearly identical to my father's. Word spread quickly. People began lining up, praising the food, praising the service. My catering business grew fast, and soon, it started drawing clients away from Marcus's hotel events. Then I exposed him. I quietly hired an accountant and a lawyer, tracing every illegal shortcut he had taken to build his empire. Tax evasion, shady contracts, and property fraud. The evidence was irrefutable. I sent the documents to the authorities and the media simultaneously. Marcus called me to his office as furious. He thought intimidation would work. He threatened lawsuits, shouting at me, trying to reclaim his control. I remained calm. I reminded him of the day he ruined my family, the day he thought he could crush us without consequences. Within a week, the authorities froze his assets. Investors pulled out. His hotel faced lawsuits on multiple fronts. Marcus DeLuca, once untouchable, was scrambling for survival. And all the while, my catering business flourished, becoming a symbol of resilience and justice in the town. I never celebrated in public. Revenge isn't about noise, it's about power reclaimed. I watched him lose everything with the same quiet patience I had nurtured for years. My father's legacy was restored, and the town finally recognized that strength often comes from those who are underestimated. I learned that revenge isn't about anger or hatred. It's about strategy, patience, and timing. The people who think cruelty will remain unpunished often forget that the quiet ones are watching, learning, waiting. And when they act, their power is undeniable. In the end, Marcus DeLuca was left with nothing but the memory of the family he destroyed and the woman he thought he had broken. And I stood tall, silent, victorious, proving that no one should ever underestimate the underestimated.